Virgos, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. Nala says hi. This is for all my Virgos. Sun. Nala, stop. Don't be rude, please. Excuse Nala. This is for all my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering the 3rd week of December. Nala, stop. So this is from the 20th till the 26th. And this week, guys, not gonna lie, I feel like it's a little bit uncomfortable. It feels kind of tense. There's a lot of major shifts happening in the sky, which we will collectively feel energetically. So it feels kind of uncomfortable. It's almost like you're getting a back alignment at the chiropractor where like it can feel good, but it kind of hurt at the same time, but you know you need it. Kind of similar energy. Maybe that's not the best example, but that's what came to mind. So this week, on the 21st, we are entering Capricorn season, so your fellow Earth sign. So you may feel a little more comfortable with Capricorn season because it's your fellow Earth sign. You may feel the shift in the air where it's starting to feel more wintry, colder, I guess here in the west side, depending where you are in the world. People are, I don't know, it feels like more serious energy where people are more practical, logical, taking their life seriously, and the weather could be getting colder. And then the next day on the 22nd, the nodes are shifting. So the south node will be in Scorpio, and then the north node will be in Taurus, also your fellow Earth sign. So with the south node being in Scorpio, this is where we're going to be. This is what we're going to feel familiar with. Transformation, releasing, letting go, deep, dark desires, emotions. You just want to make sure that you're also overcoming and not falling into the negative traits of that Scorpio energy of emotional manipulation, shadiness, sneaky behavior, so that you can elevate and reach towards the north node, which is in Taurus, which wants us all to secure a foundation, structure in our life in a practical way, and know our value, our worth, and do things with love, but our actions to show that. Okay, and then the next day on the 24th, we have Saturn in Aquarius squaring Uranus in Taurus. So it's again like resistance to change, where we're learning how to create security, foundation, structure in our life in our own unique and original way, which a lot of us have had to do. We've had to shift, we've had to make adjustments to our life due to everything happening, right? So it can be very uncomfortable, but this is the last we're gonna feel this year. Just know that as long as you're doing things in your own way, your own unique original way, the energies are going to be on your side. But we could be hearing news or things coming up in the news and government, law, legislation that kind of doesn't make people that happy, but we kind of have no choice. We kind of just have to navigate and find our own way around it. But you guys are smart. You will be able to overcome this. Okay, but it could be kind of like a tense, not so positive day, or it doesn't feel that way. But now that you know, you won't get too overwhelmed by it. And then the next day is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to anyone who celebrates or any other holiday, or even if you don't celebrate, maybe you have the day off, you can relax, kick back, drink some hot cocoa, hot chocolate with some marshmallows and a cookie. All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. All right, so my lovely Virgos, when it comes to your health, we have the Page of Wands. So I'm getting that like the arts, music, dance could be what's energizing you this week. Maybe it's something that's taking up more of your time, or maybe your doctor or your someone that you trust that gives you health advice, or therapist, counselors, like you need to incorporate more music, more dance, let your body flow. And you're like, oh, okay, fine. Like I need to exercise anyway, so I guess I'll put on music and dance a little bit while I'm cleaning or something. Or maybe you're an artist, maybe you play an instrument, maybe you dance, maybe you write music, or you some kind of musical talent possibly, or you just like to listen to music. And that's something that's going to be taking up a lot of your time and actually energizes you and gets you excited. It brings out this like creative side in you. So a lot of you do have like musical or artistic talents, even if it's just like a hobby, you just like to do it, or you just like to sing or dance, or you play an instrument. But it feels like that's what you're doing more, and it's bringing energy to you. And it's a very real thing that like dance and movement brings energy around you and energizes you. Like literally. So that's why you can see sometimes people can like dance for hours, or time goes by so fast because you're having so much fun. You're going with the movements, and your body just flows, and you could be like exhausted, but you forget because you're like in this trance. You're just having so much fun, or you get lost in the vibes, the frequencies, you know, like a concert. Have you ever been to a concert and like you lose track of time? You felt like the concert was like 30 minutes and it was like 4 hours, and you're like, oh my gosh, it was so fun. Where did time go? All right, so when it comes to your career, work, and finances, we have the Queen of Wands. All right, so I feel here there's a lot of creativity, imagination coming your way. Maybe you are naturally already a creative person, or you're an artist, you're in entertainment, or you put a lot of your passion, your creativity into your work, into your school, or even the way you study. Maybe you use a lot of colors, or use different notes, or the way you organize your notes and documents is like colorful, or you make it pretty, you make it exciting. And I feel like you're taking control. You're taking control of your life. You're taking control of your business, your work, your career, your destiny, where you're going, and you're energized, you're motivated, you're excited. And I feel like you have a lot of attention coming your way, or you have a lot of the energies on your side. You seem to be really fired up, really pumped up. And there could be a lot of things that are going to be happening for you that you're going to have to like kind of keep tabs on or be on the lookout for, but that are exciting for you. And I feel like there could even be a fire sign in your life, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who is helping you, or maybe is by your side, or is also inspiring you, or also keeping you motivated, giving you advice, or saying, yeah, let's go do this, or like, let's get connected to this person, or let's do this, or how about we start this? It just feels like there's a lot of sparks of creativity for you. And you seem to be on a roll, excited. You got things are happening, you're preparing for things, or you're more than prepared, but I feel like you got a lot of things that are going to be coming up for you that you're really excited about, or that you will be excited about. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have the Fool in reverse, Death, and Knight of Wands. So some of you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. And then on this other side, and also keep in mind, these are, it can apply whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship, friends with benefits, you don't know what's going on. It's okay. It's just the energies. And this applies the past, present, or future situation, because time really is non-existent and it's all intertwined. So whenever you watch this is probably when you're meant to watch it. All right. So on this other person's side, we have the 8 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. So who could you be dealing with? Maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. So it feels like you are the one that's slowing things down, because you saw something a mile away, and you're like, uh-oh, I've seen this before. This has happened to me before. Let me slow down, because now that I know better, I can do better, and I choose to do better. I feel like you're playing it safe, whereas before you would have been like, okay, cool, and just like risk it and go for it. But now you're like, let me be cautious. Let me play it safe. And you're really taking your feelings, your emotions seriously. Not that you never did, but I just feel like now you're really taking matters of the heart, your emotions, who you let into your world, who you open up to, who you become vulnerable with. You're taking that seriously, because you're like, no, like this is precious. My heart is precious. Like I can't just be giving my love away freely and taking chances and just believing in someone and believing in their word. No, like I gotta be cautious, because I've made this mistake before, and I don't want to repeat those mistakes. You're not closing your heart. You're just being you're taking it seriously, and you're transforming the way you handle love and how you go about things, because you still want to experience what's real and deep and passionate, but you don't want to jump too soon. So it feels like someone comes in fast, or someone has come in fast into your life, or is like taking action, taking initiative, or made the first move towards you, or showing you attention, or saying like, hey Virgo, you're cute, I like you, or talking to you, or giving you a lot of attention, or they kind of came out of the blue. You're like, where did this person come from? Or they're the one pursuing you, they're calling you, they're texting you, or they're showing up at your work, or saying, hey, like I feels like they're giving you a lot of attention, or there's a message coming in from them very, very soon. or they are very consistent with you, but it's like you feel like it's too fast, like too soon, and your spidey senses are telling you, I feel like there's something like, I need to slow down, this is too much. Like maybe they're love bombing you, or it's like you feel like it's just too fast and you don't like it, you want to slow down, not because you don't like it, but because you know that the same way someone comes in is like the same way they can leave. So if it happens fast, sometimes it can end fast as well, and you just want to be careful. So I feel like you're playing it safe, and you may kind of reject someone here, or you may not reject them, but say, like, you know, let's slow things down, or let's just take it easy. Let's turn it down a notch. Because they're very attracted to you. Someone is very, very drawn to you. Maybe they, you know, they're lusting over you, but they're very drawn to you and they're giving you a lot of attention. You're like, yeah, that's cool, that's nice, I like that, you know, I'm flattered, but I want to be really careful and mindful of what I jump into, especially matters of the heart, because the repercussions can last a lifetime sometimes. So it feels like you may kind of break their heart a little bit because of a slight or somewhat of a rejection. I don't feel like you're flat out rejecting them, but maybe kind of, or that they feel like it's rejection. You're just like, no, it's just protection. I'm just like slowing things down. But they may feel like, ouch, dang, like I was so passionate about you and you're just like shutting me out. Like, dang, okay, ouch, that hurts. So it feels like you're breaking someone's heart, not by intention, but they may take it that way. They take it like very personal. And so they're like, oh, what's wrong? Like, does Virgo not like me? Did I say something wrong? Was I not coming in the right energy? And now they're all in their feelings, or feeling really insecure, feeling stuck in their head. I feel like this is someone who's very scattered. Their energy seems to be like, boo, 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 like all over the place, especially if it's fire, air energy. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot to handle. So, and 8 is repeated twice for this person. So I feel like this is someone who sometimes gets easily lost in their desires and can get too excited, and they're too open. They go too fast. They get addicted very easily. They can have an addictive personality. And maybe they're showing some red flags for you. And maybe it wasn't really red flags, but to you, maybe it seemed like red flags. But I feel like you may be shutting them down or rejecting them for now, because you just don't want to rush into anything, or maybe you just felt like it was just happening too fast, too soon. And you still maybe are open to talking to them or hanging out, but you don't want to let them into your world or open up too fast. That's what it feels like. But this person is taking it as like, oh, you don't like them, or you're rejecting them. But maybe it's not like that, but it can be. I don't know. You guys tell me. So we're going to dive in deeper and extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, and maybe you should know, and what their next action or move will be towards you, and then also your advice, okay? I feel like also this is someone who has a lot of energy, but mentally they can be kind of all over the place, and that maybe doesn't make you feel very safe. You kind of feel like they're too scattered, and that doesn't make you feel secure, possibly, and that's why you're kind of being very cautious. But for some reason, they feel heartbroken or like rejected by you. I don't know. So we'll continue this on an extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you there. Sorry about Nala, and I'll see you for our next reading. All right, take care. Bye.